Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another reading of the Bible. We are continuing our reading into Isaiah, and we are in chapter 29. Chapter 29 of Isaiah. Here we go. Woe to Ariel. Ariel is another name for Israel, I believe. Let's see. Or Jerusalem, Lion of God. Specifically Jerusalem, not just Israel, but Jerusalem. Woe to Ariel, the city where David dwelt. Add ye year to year, let them kill sacrifices. Yet I will distress Israel, and there shall be heaviness and sorrow, and there shall be unto me as Ariel. I will camp against thee round about, and will lay siege against them with a mount, and I will raise forts against thee. Thou shalt be brought down, thou shalt and shalt speak out of the ground, and thy speech shall be low out of the dust, and the voice shall be as of one who hath a familiar spirit out of the ground, and thy speech shall whisper out of the dust. Moreover, the multitude of thy strangers shall be like small dust, and the multitude of the terrible ones shall be as chaff that passeth away. Yea, it shall be as at an instant suddenly. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. Let me read that one again correctly. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, earthquake, or probably more than one, earthquakes, but earthquake, great noise, with storm and tempest, storm or storms, plural, tempest or tempests, plural, and the flame of devouring fire. The multitude of all the nations which fight against Ariel or Jerusalem, even all who that which fight against her and her munition, and that distress her shall be as a dream of a night vision. It shall even be as when a hungry man dreameth, and behold, he eateth, but he awaketh, and his soul is empty, or as when a thirsty man dreameth, and behold, he drinketh, but he awaketh, and behold, he is faint, and his soul hath appetite. So shall the multitude of all the nations be that fight against Mount Zion. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out, and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not from strong drink. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed thy eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, hath he covered. The vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one who is learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. The book is delivered to him who is not learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. Read this. And he saith, I am not learned. Wherefore the Lord said, Forasmuch as this people draw near unto me with the mouth, and with the lips they honor me, but hath removed the heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men. Now stop there. That is quoted. See, we have a footnote there. That is quoted in verse 13. That is quoted in another book. I think it's Matthew in the New Testament. Now, honor me with their lips. Where's that verse found? That is found in Matthew 15:8 and 9. Matthew 15:8 and 9 is quoted, is a quotation, I believe. It doesn't give a footnote here for it, but it gives a quote. Matthew 18 and Matthew 15:8 and 9 are quoted by Jesus from Isaiah 29 and verse 13. Interesting. Okay, go back. Wherefore so let me read that verse again. Wherefore the Lord saith, for as much as his people draw near unto me, or me with their mouth, draw near unto me with their mouth, and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work and a wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid or hidden. Woe unto them who seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the works say of him who made it, he made me not? And shall the thing framed say of him who framed it, he hath no understanding? Is it not is it not yet a very little while, and Lebanon shall be turned from a fruitful field, and the fruitful field shall be esteemed as a forest? In that day shall the deaf hear the words of the book, and the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness. The meek shall also increase their joy in the Lord, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. For the terrible one, or the awesome one, is brought to nothing. Verse 20. Terrible or terrifying. Okay. Or lion. Let's see. 29:20. Yeah. Terrible or terrifying. That's terrifying. La, 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 la. For the terrible one is brought to naught or nothing, and the scorner is consumed in all they who lie in wait for iniquity. Lie in wait. That's from the footnote. Same verse. All those who lie in wait or watch for iniquity are cut off, which who make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him who reproveth in the gate, and turneth aside the just for a thing of nothing. Therefore thus saith the Lord, who redeemed Abraham concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. But when he seeth his children, the work of mine hands, in the midst of him, they shall sanctify my name, and sanctify the Holy One of Jacob, and shall fear the God of Israel. They also who erred in spirit shall come to understanding, and they who murmured shall learn doctrine. That's chapter 29, and I hope you enjoyed it.